Faith Kipyegon is in wonderful shape. 1,500 meters, 5,000 meters. I think we are okay.
Yes, we
Fantastic.
are. Yeah.
Great run for her both days. I think. Touch wood, nothing happens. Yeah, I think we are okay.
Do you know that statement when you say it in Swahili, it sounds very weird.
Yeah, yes. You can't. Yes. No. You must not say it in Swahili.
You're tempted to.
Yeah, but no.
Shika.
No, it's 15.
Guza.
No, Bernard.
And in mother tongue is even worse.
Yes. Let us stick to the normal program.
The script.
Anyway, so Faith, okay, done well. Mary Mora was second. The girl who surprised her came from nowhere.
Yes.
She just poured forward.
Lilian Odira.
Just from nowhere.
We like such stories.
Lovely.
Because I think I don't want to detract you from your point.
Yes.
You know what it does? It's called a wake-up call. Because you see, for the longest time we've been thinking, 800 hiyo ni standard, double M atachukua, dominate. Then somebody out of the blue comes and says, hold up. It's the same thing in the steeplechase.
I can tell you this. I am worried about it. I'm worried about our 800 and I'm worried about our prospects in that race.
I agree.
And I've told you this for the last month.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just worried. It's just something that is not clicking into gear the way it should click, for example.
Yeah.
But she's in the team. She's got 40 days to figure it out. That girl, Odira, fantastic. Lovely. I love that kind of story. Lovely story. And just that I've lost my internet. Would have checked whether when they named the main team, whether she's been put there. I know Mary Mora's younger sister just finished just out of it.
Finished that, yeah.
Yes. She doesn't have the time. I think
possible.
Yeah, but we'll see. We lost. We have no signal and we lost our internet. So it's one of those days. We are flying blind, literally. But yes, great performance. But please, let's talk about Wanyonyi. Bernard.
Because I remember yesterday you were a bit concerned.
Yes, because yesterday he did something he doesn't do. He started. He at home. He did his tactics yesterday, and then he got tripped. So he finished last. And if you were to go, technically he was out of the final. Of course, it's Wanyonyi. He got tripped, so he was put in the final today. But my friend, what the heck was that at National Stadium?
Told them Goja.
Someone explained to me how Emmanuel Wanyonyi has become the third fastest man of all time
in the men's 800
at the Nyayo National Stadium
on a random 15th.
Yes,
I know
the sun is out. Yeah. It's at high altitude
in an empty stadium,
and he clocked 1:41.71. What utter madness was that? Like,
I think for him, he wanted to atone from what transpired yesterday, because he was like, look, yesterday this I got my tactics a bit off, and it backfired even the worst way possible. I was last, I fell, everything would go wrong happened. So I'm sure mentally, this past night, you usiku wa kilala, kusema Saturday mtakiona.
His coach was unhappy.
Yes.
With whatever he was doing yesterday. Because he had told me and I met Claudio and he told me, listen, first thing is just to let him just qualify. And he said, Nyonyi is different. He's not like any other athlete he's ever coached. There's something about him. He's got an X factor about him. And I agree. He's got an X factor, but I didn't see 141.71. It's the fastest time ever run in the world since Rudisha won gold in 2012.
So 12 years ago.
12 years ago, August 9 was when Rudisha won gold. It's the fastest time in the world in almost 12 years at altitude. 141.71, and he looked so smooth. Because you know when someone is in such good shape and such good cadence, they don't look like they're struggling. He looks so smooth,
so fluid.
Yeah, I watched it. I was just like, first lap done, and even when he's finishing, he didn't even try to dip or anything. He just finished, and then he won 41.71. That is mind-boggling. I know his PB before today was 142.80. I think ran last year at the Diamond League final. Look, if he can consistently hold on to this, I think we have a safe gold there in 800 meters.
I agree as well, and possibly with something special.
And I felt as if today, and now that you say, I felt today as if, like you said, his goal was, I shall qualify to the team. I shall make sure I don't make the mistake of yesterday. I don't even think he cared much about the time. It was just, let me go. And you know, he has two favorite words that he's told me severally every time I've interviewed him. He says, ni kukazana tu na ni kupiga tu. Like he's like, we just go.
Yeah.
He doesn't give you all these complicated no, he's like, we do this thing, we do it properly. But 141.71,
That's a nice way to tell people, watch this space. But I also remember the intrigues that were there at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest.
Yes.
We just hope that he's learned from that.
Yes.
We hope that heading into Paris, that he's in that mental space of today. What we witnessed today, Control C, Control V.
And he has to keep it for the next, like you said, 40-something days.
Yes.
Before you get to the Olympics.
Yes.
And then Control CV. Like, stay grounded.
Yes.
Because you're the third fastest man of all time. There's only Rudisha and Kipketer.
Wilson.
Yes. Then you are faster than Lord Sebastian Coe, 141.73.
Yeah.
Which is considered like the holy grail. Like once you get there, he has to stay grounded and finish. But wait. That was madness. That is super special from the guy. And from him, we go to the other man who did something special also today. Now we've been waiting for it. People have been asking, but what's going on this year? What's going on with Friday this year? What's going on with Omanyala this year? What's happened? 10:03 at Kipkegon. 10:00. 9:98. Yo.
You know, I watched that race, and Wokabi, if you look at the Fedi that was there maybe a season ago and the Fedi that we're seeing now, something has changed. Because as much as yes used to dominate the local competitions, there's something that has changed. There's a bit of refining that has happened. And you see, as much as people are a bit concerned with what happened at the people, I felt that was a speed bump.
It was actually right on course because it's his first race of the season.
Yes.
It's the fastest he's ever opened his season.
Yes.
10:03 is the fastest he's ever opened his season. It's just that we are used to him doing something special in Kipkegon.
Yes.
So you're like, 10:03 fifth.
But now, what did he do?
9:79.
Like I think he had almost like 15 meters ahead of Makotieno.
For me, it's the time, and because the wind was only +1.
Yes.
So the wind was perfectly legal. 9:79, Fedi looked ready. And I actually tweeted and I said, Coach Geoffrey Kimani, no pressure, but the beast from the east is ready.
He looks ready.
He looks nice. And remember, they have this plan where they said, we want to pick at the right time. So he picked for the world indoors, then he drops down, and then we build again. Bernard, 9:79, he made it look easy. And like you said, Control C, Control V, now with added pressure of having to do 2 9:79s within 2 hours of each other. That's the only thing he has to get ready for Paris, but I think it's coming together nicely.
What is the medal winning time for Olympics? When Marcel Jacobs won?
I think it was 9:80.
9:80.
I think it was 9:80. I can't remember.
Fastest time of the season is what?
Fide is the fastest as of today.
As of today.
Yes.